Houston. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
First down gets him a yard to the 26. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The throw here going to be complete to Gordon, and they're able to get this one across the 35. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Slam.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Brings up second and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7.
You remember me? Let's go, baby. Hey, watch it, watch it. Get him all. Hey.
Now Brissett. That's complete. It's Gordon.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Ready. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Come on.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field, defense.
The carry here for the big tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
A gain of 14. First down, Indianapolis.
Down. Let's get the blast. Squeeze. Pick up the ball.
On first down, Hines. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Catch made here by Campbell. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time.
Ready? 41 Mike. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long... Check. He's crashing. Check. Hot route. Hot. Let it go.
Brissett rolling to his right. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack.
On any first and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
On second and goal, Brissett, Campbell making the catch. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this four-down territory? Might he go for it?
Check it out, Reed. Check.
This is third and goal. Brissett. He'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Nyheim Hines, his fifth touchdown now on the year. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Watson will bring up the Texans here, first and 10 at their own 21.
Check 99.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Into the hands of the tight end. This is Jordan Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 32 that time.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. Now it's Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's second and 21. Now Watson going deep for Hopkins. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Guys, out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Right there. Off. Right there. 54 Mike. Let's go, defense. Hey, let's go.
Out of the gun, Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter picks up his second sack of the afternoon. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on third down, and you make the home crowd go, shh.
There is a hush indeed. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Watch twins. Watch twins.
A shotgun give to Fournette.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action and hit them over the top.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, here's Brissett. They'll find Hines out of the backfield.
Oh,
he will not go down.
Have to retape those ankles.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. One heck of a 3rd down conversion, 33 yards. Brissett on 1st down. Brought in by Coates. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts 1st down.
And the Colts 1st down.
Brissett going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's hit on his first 9 passes now in the ballgame. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Hines. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
Ready. Mike 55. Mike 55. Switch gears. Switch.
On 2nd and 15 now. Brissett. Got Gordon open, completes it. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
To throw is Brissett. Flushed out right. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Got it. It's coming. 41's a mic. Here we go. Man left. 4 down. Ready.
From the red zone now, Brissett. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Lawrence Guy able to drop him for a loss of a couple. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And they're able to run it in at started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Samson Abuka. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Back to throw, Watson. And the pressure gets to him again. Tack McKinley made his way into the backfield.
no doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4. Watch a slant, watch a slant, watch a slant.
3rd and long, it's Watson. And Thomas has it. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well. Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down, it's Hines, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
This is Hines. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check 3, check 3.
Out of the pistol, it's Fournette. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by our left. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now, there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense.
You better talk to your boy. Have him protect you.
Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call.
Alert three. He's checking.
Now a give, right side. Hines. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Whitney Merciless barreling in for the sack. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? But it definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. On first down, Watson. This one brought in by the 6'5" tight end Waring. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Set. You're 18. Like 5-4. I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Big edge, big edge, big edge. Hey, 24. Out, out, out. Check. Get a roll. West. Out.
On 1st and 10, Watson going deep for Hopkins. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Be a long day for you.
Throwing again is Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter able to record his 5th sack of the season. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down.
We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Stay at home. Stay at home. Stay at home. Stay at home. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
And that'll set them back 5. Now they face a 3rd and 15 here following the delay of game.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. We got double up. Double up. Alert. Alert. 53's the Mike. 53.
From the gun, here's Watson. Going deep for Hopkins. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Houston. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Oh, nice move. So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken from the 7. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Hey, alert! 58, boys, 58. 58, it's Mike. Let's go.
On 2nd and 12, Watson. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Watson operating from the gun. He finds his running back, Mixon. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Brissett, the completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch twist. Watch.
Now a give, right side. Hines. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here we go.
Now on 2nd and 13. Brissett, throw left side here, complete to Campbell. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
A gain of 8 yards, and it's third down.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Whitney merciless, able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
He's going to fire one deep, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give them 32 on the play. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
Now a play fake here on first down. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you'd think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them. Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Throwing, Brissett. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Check right, check right.
To throw, Brissett. Open man is Gordon, complete. Good yardage there for the Colts, 18 and a first down. Brissett now, 5 straight completions here in this second half, 1st and 10. Brissett again. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 38-yard line. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
To throw again on second down. Brissett. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action with Brissett. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. They'll throw again. Brissett. Campbell making the catch. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Gano the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Watson. To throw again. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
What we got? What we got? What we got? Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Houston, it's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. It's fielded at the 45. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
You got nothing.
Now a toss play. It's Hines. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 34 yards there and a first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Well, Brendan, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Check 30.
Here's Brissett. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. They had the lead in the fourth, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
Let's make it go.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson. Thomas has got it. Complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go, Mike. 50.
On 2nd and 9, Watson. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not. And they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Easy work, and it's coming again.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Now it's Watson. He gets it to Thomas. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Switch.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Watson. It's complete. Stills. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Second and goal at the Colts 1-yard line.
2nd down and goal. Watson. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. Danielle Hunter in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. This Colts D up to the challenge so far, but they need another stop here on 3rd and goal.
Check.
Now Watson. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. Back to throw, Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Kahale Waring. His first touchdown on the year. And the Texans cut into that lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. Oh, good move. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives. And a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after them right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football. You've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right. And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Here's Sam Cook now as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminated touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Go! Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip.
Out of the gun, Watson. He's got Fuller. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Buying time, and he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Tack McKinley in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Oh, yeah. And here we go. Open the court.
3rd and long. It's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Colts pick it up. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Check 9, check 9. Check.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
I'm coming for you. Tight end right. Tight end right.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. The Texans here on third down putting an extra defender in the secondary. Play action now. Brissett. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
First down.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Showing it. Showing it. No take. Spell. Quick to edge. Quick to edge. Go, go.
Brissett to throw on first. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you start a season, each team breaks down their schedule in different ways. Some do it every 4 games, right? Let's go quarterly. Others say, listen, we've got to take care of our home field. And, you know, out of a 16-game season, if you get 8 at home, let's at least win 7 at home and split our road games. That's what you're trying to get done. So you're exactly right. A road win, precious, especially within the division.
So for the Colts, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Houston, they'll drop down to 1-3, and they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.